Clone 2, kill the team. That's what Rogue Warriors are trying to do here. And if they can get that payoff onto the likes of Betty and Xiaohu in the backline, it'll work wonders. But if RNG start to get ahead, and they're the ones that are controlling space and vision, well then it gives access for Longxing and Xiaolongbao onto the likes of this Varus in the backline.
See how it pans out. Hello, Shopkeeper. And hello, RNG and Rogue Warriors onto Summoner's Rift for game number 3. It's come down to this. High expectations were built in game 1. Low expectations made in game 2. Now we're somewhere in the middle to see if RNG can climb out of 7th. Currently sitting at 7-5, or if Rogue Warriors can move past 11th, sitting at 5 and 7. Both need these series win now more than ever. We're in the second last week here of the LPL before we get towards playoffs. And RNG are not secured. They're not close at this point.
This is a worrying state for RNG fans. It's been a while since they've been struggling to get up the table like this. So now Rogue Warriors, we call them the team who likes to upset our standings. They might be able to do it once more.
Hey, Rogue Warriors, I mean, against Vici, right? The reason that Vici might not be able to make playoffs is because of Rogue Warriors. Top Esports, they gave them a good run. BLG, they knocked them when they're already down. WE, they caused a stir there as well. We're close to taking down WE too, but Dagda, it's not often we see a lethal tempo Varus. And it's funny that we're saying that, but Zhongwuji is going to be adding a bit of DPS here.
Not wanting to try and go for the mid-game spike here, I think is really strong from Zhongwuji. You need this consistent damage, or at least the potential, if you go to those late games, for your Varus to carry you. So the lethal tempo is the option here. I think it's the best bet.
But you can see as well that in the mid lane, we've got an aftershock on the Galio. So simply about the fights that you set up, simply about layering himself down and surviving enough to disrupt. As good scatter the week here from Xiaohu. And man, if he had Electrocute, it could have been a different story, but it still pokes him back. Wooming still in a bad position to start this lane off.
Has already burned through both of his pots. Does have the teleport to get back to lane, but not exactly the start that Wuming was looking for. So let's see now. Xiaolongbao, you've got a pushing top, you've got a mid who's in control. What can you do now on the map on this Lee Sin? Haru will be looking to match. Rek'Sai does a great job when you can counter gank against this Lee Sin, but Haru is actually looking to see if he can influence this mid lane first.
Well, Xiaolongbao's on the way through. Xiaohu is going to face check this, flashes away. Wuming looks for the Justice Punch in as well. But that's the flash out of the mid lane, and so successful gank here from Haru. Lei's even roaming up. Xiaohu's like, what are you doing here? Xiaolongbao pops his head out as well. Level 3 Lee Sin to dissuade that, and Lei just walks at him aggressively.
So Wuming, with all this pressure, will get the opportunity. I thought the back was what they were going for, but Haro's still sticking around this mid lane with spot Xiaolongbao onto Wuming.
You gotta love Tremor Sands here, but is it in time? Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike. Lei flashes forward with a Death Sentence lands. This support should not be given Thresh. Lei is a genius. The flash forward from Haro. Xiaohu has no mana. He has Conqueror available just to poke him down. The damage almost through. The Prey Seeker lands, but the pot saves his life.
They needed just an ounce more damage onto Xiaohu, but smart play from Rogue Warriors in the early game. Haru hovering around. He knows Wuming is in trouble.
And now in the top lane, I mean, Holder's in trouble as well. Longxing looking for the solo kill. I don't think Haymaker was available, and Holder almost dies.
I think Longxing was careful about flashing under Terra there because you had the clone still available for Holder. So you flash in, the clone comes out from Holder, you end up caught under the tower, and you wasted a flash for no reason. Instead, we'll force Holder back, which is all that Longxing really wants in this lane. Originally, when we first saw the Set versus Wukong matchup, we thought that Wukong would be able to win it. You're able to use your clone to escape away from the Haymaker return damage. You get all this burst of armor and regen, so you can tend to trade pretty effectively with the Set. But when we've seen it actually in practice, Longxing has just been able to beat down the Wukong with just these punches over and over again.
Yep. And
these short burst trades don't allow the Wukong to really find an advantage there.
And even though both of them essentially have like a similar passive where they get HP regen, Sets is active all the time here. So Longxing goes in for a trade, takes a turret shot and says, don't worry about it. I'm going to heal that one right back up. He's already about 20 CS over as the next wave crashes in here, and Xiaolongbao in a position with Xiaohu coming up.
Haru is here though, trying to see if he will spot out Xiaolong Bao just now. But Holder, you're in so much trouble. This clone needs to be perfect to avoid some of this damage.
And the wave is gone here, so Holder can just use his clone to hit away. And RNG's dive is negated. Haru just watches them leave.
And RNG don't have the opportunity to make this play anymore.
But Rogue Warriors do. Look, the taunt comes through, however brief here from Wu Ming. Holder's coming in, Haru as well. But if the taunt was a bit longer, it's a good scatter of the week from Xiaohu to stop that play coming through.
So now Wu Ming will be able to turn these plays back around. Had the teleport available for that play just in case, which is why he didn't match the roam as early as you'd expect. But will also be hitting that level 6 point off of about another wave and a half. So Wu Ming now will be in good shape to stop these aggressive plays on towards Holder and try and keep Rogue Warriors slight lead, a lead at the best.
A lead is good though. 500 gold here, and I like the start of this game, Dagda. I'm really enjoying it so far. You know, this is more like Disney World. Disneyland.
This is like the teacups. We know what to expect here. We're seeing the basics.
No one really likes the teacups, not unless you're about 6 years old. A Cyclone comes through here from Holder. He's got Conqueror active. Lungxing does not have level 6 until now. Against the wall, he'll throw this Wukong, but flashes away. Wrong side of the rift here. Holder still in river, looking for the re-engage, but Lungxing stays in the wave.
That was a close one for Longxing, but does manage to escape away from that. Now, this is the difference that we talked about between Wukong and Set. Wukong's passive is not up all the time. He won't always have that regen, whereas Longxing's will be ticking away as we go. Holder, though, good job in getting that trade, because if you look at the items, they're pretty much in favor of Longxing with the Ninja Tab I picked up. So this was a pretty close trade, but you can see Holder starting to get back in this lane.
Both of them don't have teleport as well. Holder going to back away now here as well.
He has to. Look at Longxing's help. This is the problem with Set's passive. You don't kill him, he's going to scale back up. So Haru now trying to see if he can match some sort of play on the bottom side, but with Dragon up and Xiaohu roaming top, they might be able to sneak away this Dragon.
Because Holder has stuck around in that top side. Now for Xiaohu deciding whether to go in or out. Wu Ming has the ultimate as well though, so easy to match. Well, you're talking about Dragon here on the bottom side. Longxing smacks Holder again. The pit boss strikes true, and true damage at that with Holder having to go back.
No TP available for either of these, as you said, so if we look towards a bottom lane fight over this Dragon, be the 4v4, RNG right now have control of the river, but Wu Ming, Zhang Wuji, and Lei have grouped up to start moving in.
This lane is rough. Like, wow. Turret plating going to go over. It's probably going to be 2 here. Wukong forced to back. The wave crashes in. Longxing is going to be pretty damn big at the start of this game, and Rogue Warriors getting the trade of the ocean is good. But now they have to start really thinking about what they can do to stop this one with Xiaolong Bao going towards the vertical jungle now.
Well, what they'll be looking to do is have Zhang Wuji and Lei rotate quicker towards this Rift Herald. You, as a Varus and a Thresh, dictate the pace of this lane. You've got better wave clear. So they should be able to push this wave in and back. But smartly, Betty and Ming have already garnered that this is going to be the case. They've shoved in the wave. They're starting to rotate first. So it may be the case here, RNG get the Rift Herald, and Zhang Wuji and Lei decide to stay down in this bottom lane and just look to take turret plates for themselves first.
Set going back up in top lane as well. Blade of the Wrong King build here. Going to be the one here for Longxing in game number 3 as Xiaohu picks up his blue buff.
So Betty and Ming have not opted to go towards this Rift Herald. Betty will. Ming will stay to collect the wave. But now you've got this 5v4 scenario in this pit.
It's out of the week, but here comes the Shield of Duran yet again. Xiaohu has to cleanse away. Summoner for walking back into lane as Lei and Zhang Wuji, both of them together walking up towards Herald.
Cyclone is available for Holder, Flash is available for Holder. The ability of Rogue Warriors to set up these team fights is amazing right now.
He doesn't care. Cyclone going to be used here as the grand entrance to revisit the top lane. Longxing ults away the clone here. Holder now has a bit more attention. Xiaolong Bao comes through. Holder smacking back. And Zhang Wuji wants to snipe him away. Herald will be stopped. But you've got 2 members from RNG backing away. And
Ming walks this whole way up to the top side. So this wave in the bottom will crash and Zhang Wuji and Lei will miss out on it. But still the control is going towards Rogue Warriors.
And Holder just pacing himself across as well. Looking for the potential of Xiaohu, who's now been spotted out. But at 1k health, Herald secured. Ming might be in trouble. Flashes over the wall. Come on, Ming. All right. Well, Rogue Warriors get the objective. And they're in control here in this early game.
So Haru, ooh, hang on.
Okay, come on Ming apparently. Wu Ming might be in a bit of trouble here. There's no armor here. on this mid laner. He has to flash away as well. The darkness comes through from Betty. Now they've found Lei, who made such a brilliant early game play. Gets caught out here in mid lane.
It's Lei who pays for the sins of Wooming, and now RNG can look to get some of these turret plates mid, although Varus can make short work of these waves, and with Wooming there won't be the case. As we start to look towards where we can throw down this Rift Herald, though, for Rogue Warriors, I want to see them move towards bot side of the map. Your Varus here is your main source of damage, so you want to get Shangwu-Ji rolling as quickly as possible. Get towards this Blade of the Rune King, the Gwynsus. The turret plates are the key to unlocking that.
Especially with how quickly we've seen Varus has just pushed down Tyrus. Let's throw back to Puff as, ooh, okay. Puff has been someone on IG, of course, who just sits down bottom lane normally. You watch his Varus accelerate, whether it's on hit or the poke damage. For Shangwu-Ji, we haven't seen that. 5 turrets still sitting there remaining in the bottom side. And about 3 minutes to go until that disappears completely. Ming and Betty are going to go match that shortly. And we're at a point where even though Rogue Warriors picked up the Rift Herald, in this early game, I was saying they're doing well. Well, a caveat to that is that through top and mid, they're so far down on CS.
That's fine, though, because it's the combo that we talked about Holder and Wooming provided. I've seen so many Wukongs be 20 CS behind and still have insane performances in fights and skirmish. So I'm not worried too much about Wukong CS when it comes to this at the moment. And when you're Wooming, you're Galio. You don't do as much damage. You don't need to be as fed as possible. Instead, what they're looking to do here is to push in the wave with Wooming, have Harrow make the play towards bot lane, and they are going with Wooming's ultimate just about to come off cooldown, try and use this Rift Herald on the bottom side of the map.
Because you can see that Shangwu-Ji already got a plate there. We're just talking about it a bit before. They're using the timing well. Well, now here comes the Shield of Duran yet again. The Scatter of the Weak to send him away, but Harrow's coming in. He has the flash available with Chilling Smite. A slowdown here with Xiaohu ulting into Wooming. Shalom Bao's nowhere nearby. Lei's coming to match this as well. Ultimate used by Xiaohu means is their kill threat will double Scatter the Weak. Maybe just to send them packing.
Dragon up in 30 seconds. Wooming needs to clear this wave and back instantly. If they give RNG the opportunity to get this dragon and get these waves in order, RNG can start to mount their comeback. You can see they've already taken over when it comes to the gold, but that map pressure, thanks to Wooming, is still in favor of Rogue Warriors.
Cool. Let's keep looking at the top lane. Observer really likes this matchup, and I agree. It's just about Set punching a monkey, which, you know,
most places is frowned upon.
Yeah. There was
I think
there was a solo queue reference there. I was like, oh, I don't want to go into that one. But the Dragon's going to be sitting there for now. Infernal is the second one here on Summoner's Rift, while Xiaohu has to push through mid lane. Wooming drops a ward, spots 2. RNG, we're looking for a pick to set this one up.
Rogue Warriors can turn straight towards the Dragon if they want to, but it looks like instead they want to force RNG fully out into this top side. But they're kind of setting up if RNG want to forego the Dragon and just make a play towards Holder in the top lane. You can see Holder, already suspecting this, has backed right the way away from the top lane turret.
Okay, Herald, you wanted Shangwu-Ji with some gold. Ready? Nice, 160, and that's going to keep going. LPL, however, actually going to ult on top of Holder, but what can he do? Blade of the Rune King not picked up. He's got the Cutlass to get the slowdown. Shalom Bao comes in to complete the dive. Kick into the wall. Good Cyclone. He flashes as well. Xiaolong Bao is going to drop. And you know what? That's a 2-for-1. Easy.
Holder, that was so well played. The Cyclone to stop the follow-up from Xiaolong Bao. The flash to get away from the Sonic Wave. And while this is all happening, 3 turret plates go to Shangwu-Ji. Dragon goes into the hands of Harrow. Rogue Warriors are turning RNG's plays back on themselves.
The second Cyclone must have really got Xiaolong Bao. He got caught on the tip of it, and Holder survives the dive. Or at least survives to get 2 kills, and then dies.
All you had to do as Longxing was wait. Just wait that little bit longer for Xiaolong Bao to get there, and this dive looks so different. The beauty of the Cyclone as well is that you actually got Wukong getting a decent chunk of that CS as well. Now, we'll lose the second wave to Crash, but at least he managed to garner a few more experience in that before it was lost to the turret.
Well, when we're talking about top lane being ahead now, it doesn't really matter, does it? 2 kills on top of Holder, who's got the Black Cleaver. And all the farm of turret plate, all the turret plating itself went to Longxing. That's 480 gold. Doesn't matter as much, even with the CS lead. defending against this top lane turret now.
5 members of Royal are up here in this top lane, though. They want to try and make a play in and around this Rift Herald that is spawning.
What the?
That looked real strange. But
Deja vu scuttle crab. Let's go.
Keep your eyes on Holder. Bottom lane pushing in on this tower. Longshin's back gets stopped, so Holder gets a turret for free in this scenario and still has the TP to join if RNG say, screw this, we're going to go for the Rift Herald.
I was going to get the turret while RNG looked towards the top side. 4 people here now. Holder getting some solo gold is also important. First turret blood straight to this Wukong. Very important. You're mentioning Rift Herald. We've got a golden timer on that, so under 20 seconds.
Wukong, Holder pushing in this bottom lane, trying to put pressure there. Woomin is able to shove in the mid lane because he still has his ultimate to join in the fight if needs be. Xiaohu and Xiaolongbao are looking across to join and stop this, though.
Alright, Dagda. But who gets there first? Looks like RNG for now. As Wooming has to watch out. Such a nicer game.
It makes sense, which I do appreciate.
Yeah, you would hope for the game to make sense.
See, it makes sense now, because Zhang Wuji and Lei are in the top lane. They're pushing in this wave. RNG need to try and respond to this, but it actually looks like they may be caught out of position because they tried to force Rogue Warriors away from this.
They found Wooming, though. That's a double flash commit. They want to get this Galio, but he flashes out once. He's alive for now. The Mountain Dragon helps the kick. Used onto Holder. Xiaolongbao needs to get out of there. Lungxing teleports in. 5 members of RNG here now. I guess that's the play here. We're going to go for mid.
Wave clear needs to get towards mid lane, though. Wuming's back in base, so it's up to Zhang Wuji. But TP burnt by Longxing, so now RNG have to try and fight just straight up now at this Rift Herald. Or Holder can position once again down towards the bottom lane and look to teleport in. Rogue Warriors have control once again.
Good damage onto Haro there, but RNG don't have anything after that play. Only 2 ultimates left available in Lungxing and Betty.
No flash on Holder, so not going to be able to get as easily into the back line as he would appreciate, but still you've got Lei flash available. This guy has been instrumental in setting up success for Rogue Warriors, and having a flash on this Thresh would seal the deal, but RNG realized, look guys, we've messed up here. We're backing away from Rift Herald number 2.
Yep. After you commit that much, I guess you gotta. There's a highlight onto Xiaohu this game. They're saying 9.6 CS a minute pre-15 minutes. That's great, but Rogue Warriors still even with gold. You kept talking about their win, you know, their composition, right? Everyone stacks on top of everyone, and we're gonna get this big fight where if Zhang Wuji gets space, he's gonna rip through everyone. Now with the Black Cleaver picked up, Blade of the Room King. Very different items here on the Varus with Double Dagger in inventory as well.
And Zhang Wuji was able to threaten, or at least Rogue Warriors as a whole were able to push RNG back before that item came through. Now you've got Wuming taking up posting on the bottom lane. Holder is going to move towards the top lane. And you can just look to clear over and over. Holder's getting through these turrets. It's going to be one of the last outer turrets because you can see that mid lane is not long for this world with the health bar that's on it at the moment. And now the double movement, the flanks for Rogue Warriors in this mid lane turret can be so potent that RNG are going to be forced to give up the mid lane turret as well.
Just sitting now with the bottom lane there in the mid lane turret as well. I want to note items getting picked up that Xiaohu has gone for the hose here on the Syndra, as we've often seen. Also has the Fiendish Codex, so a bit of cooldown reduction here. About 30% now available as Herald's going to be used mid by Rogue Warriors.
Crack open the mid lane turret, they can move into river to get this dragon. So look at how separated now RNG are. Xiaolongbao is in the enemy jungle, Syndra's on the bottom side of the map, while the rest of RNG are trying to gain control back. Oh, Woomy.
Oh yeah, Xiaolongbao's been spotted out. He just walks past this Lee Sin. He's coming back. Xiaolongbao still not spotted out. RNG starting the engage. Wooming behind here is going to be solid out by Xiaolongbao. He gets spotted out. Watch this Lee Sin. Now he's just out and on the wrong side of the rift. Xiaolongbao, what are you doing? Onto Gromp. Is he going to die? Ultimate's going to come through, but he follows that. A kick flash, that's great. That's flashy. But now you're dead. Xiaolongbao is having the worst couple of games. Xiaohu now going to ult into Lei. Rather than that, he holds onto it for now. They flash with Haro. Xiaohu still has the ulti. It goes into Holder. And Rogue Warriors have this fight. They've got a fed Varus now. Betty's out too. Remnants of game number 2. as RNG might have Wu Ming, but that's Lung Xing. The set flashes eventually, and now it's up to Lei and Holder. Haymaker shield available, but Rogue Warriors still want him. As Lei is going to get the death sentence, he brings in the Dark Passage. Help me, Zhongwuji. I need a bit of a hand. The Varus is going to get another kill. And RNG, what are you doing? Because now you've just given the lead firmly over to Rogue Warriors.
The only person who didn't die in that fight was Betty. Rogue Warriors, yes, you got Wu Ming down, but Rogue Warriors get the dragon. They are onto Soul Point. They get the kills. They've got these items cleaning up shop for Zhang Wuji. And this was... Xiaolong Bao here needed to commit to the kick to Wu Ming. Try and set up some sort of play. He does nothing. Rogue Warriors focus down Ming. They then pick off Xiaolong Bao. Xiaohu, for some reason, is trying to help here. You just back away. Rogue Warriors, look, this is... What does RNG do?
I mean, because from Rogue Warriors, we have lower expectations. We know they can be a messy, a really bloody team. This fits them. Again, I think this is Rogue Warriors still playing well. I mean, Lei hit a lot of good hooks there too. And I don't want to take credit away from Rogue Warriors, but for RNG, Xiaolong Bao has had a shocking couple of games here. Game 2 and now. I gotta say, who's the better Young Miracles jungler? Wei or Xiaolong Bao? This split, I would give Wei 100% of that scale. If Wei was the Colonel right now, or rather, if he was on this graph, sorry, the Colonel pointing down would be Wei, saying it's all his way, baby. Because Xiaolong Bao, 0-3-2. And I don't know. We've had some great games from him. And again, the pencil has just shown us that this game, it's very worrisome. I don't know. RNG, they're set up to lose this series now. Let's be quite honest. We've seen how the Wombo works. We've seen how an elongated fight works. We've got a Guinsu's picked up after it from Zhongwuji as well. He's online.
Look at this bottom lane as well. Zhang Wuji is going to clear out mid while Longxing in the bot lane.
Okay, Cyclone coming through. Ultimate use, a suplex into the wall, but Longxing in a bit of trouble here. He has the shield for the Haymaker. Ult uses the perfect time though. And even with the center ulti, down he goes. Holder with his third kill. And Longxing now falling to the wayside.
And look at RNG. They're scrambling to try and make something happen. They all try and congregate down in bottom lane to help Longxing when he's already dead. They're not trying to make plays of their own, which is what RNG would have done before. They expose the fact that you've created resources in the bottom lane to then use that elsewhere. Rogue Warriors, though, free to farm. No pressure from RNG on this mid lane turret. Rogue Warriors get the kill for free.
Zhongwuji is literally the pit boss this game. Take the title away from Longxing's character because Zhongwuji is going to be massive. If he gets the space through Rogue Warriors that we talked about with the Cyclone, with the Galio Heroes entrance as well, and even with Haro and Lei, Zhongwuji we've already seen is going to have a good day.
And I know what you're saying is there. It's because when you get to the Baron Pit, this chain of corruption is going to be so difficult for RNG to try and deal with. You're moving into this river. You've got zero vision that's going to be there just after Rogue Warriors cleared out. You're walking into the chains of corruption, into Wu Ming and his CC, into Holder potentially. RNG have no way of entering into this Baron Pit whatsoever.
And with the better of the blind junglers in Rek'Sai, Tremosense has been paying a lot of dividends here as well. Now towards Baron, mid gets pushed up. Rogue Warriors going for some of that deep vision themselves. There's only that Scuttle Crab in front of the Baron right now. Rogue Warriors trying to bait RNG into a pretty bad position so that they can firm that gold lead, so that they can get the Baron here and look to close out this game.
But what's the pressure for Rogue Warrior right now? You've got Wu Ming is in the top lane. He's farming himself up. He's going to be able to push this wave. Teleport on his ultimate to join in the fight. Holder is now in the bottom lane. He's picking up some nice little bit of farm for himself. Be able to push that one out. Rogue Warriors can get these waves in order and force RNG to make tough calls about how do we defend both of these side lanes.
Right now everyone's backing away though. And it's a good time to talk positively. I know for everyone out there I've been a little bit negative. I'm a bit wondering about RNG. Let's talk about Lei.
Just getting cynical in your old age, you know?
Yeah, I'm getting old. Let's talk about Lei quickly before we do get towards Baron play. For anyone who doesn't know, Lei started in 2014 Spring on Royal Club as well. He's going against RNG here today, the team that he spent the most time on. Remember that Lei was a support back when Uzi was a mid-lane 80 carry flex. That was a long time ago. He went through Team King, he went through RNG. Lay, don't do this while I'm talking you up. Thank you, he survives. Now we can continue talking about him. As RNG hit mid.
I don't think we
Team
can.
King,
Holder.
RNG.
Keep an eye on Holder, he's flanking.
I'm not done. Okay, we're going to go to the play. Haro here is going to get spotted out by a ward. RNG moving into a choke. Holder hasn't been spotted out yet, but a ward's going to go down. This is Mountain Soul. Oh no, not in front of a Galio. You don't do that. Lungshing's TP is negated. And we're stuck in a 5 versus 4 because Galio has ult and TP himself.
They will lose an inhib turret if they have the TP though, although Longshing not sticking around.
Okay, Dragon started. Oh, their sentence lands. Wow, max range here. Onto Ming, caught out. Who's the better support? Well, it ain't Ming this time around. Rogue Warriors force his flash away into the back of the pit. They need to get Shalom with the steal. Might have saved the game, but now he's dead as well. Holder going after Xiaohu with a good scout of the week. He'll be separated here while Longshing takes top turret. And for once, RNG make the better play.
Kind of a win by default because they tried to TP Longshing in. It gets stopped. Yes, they get this top lane turret, but they might still lose Longshing.
Yeah, he might be caught out. He flashes away. Lei does the same as well. Has the Flay available. Wooming comes in as well. That's going to be a shield of Duran. A Justice Punch into Longshing's demise. Rogue Warriors continue forward while RNG trade through the mid lane.
Two towers now for Rogue War, or for RNG.
Hang on. Unleash power. Holder survives. Thank you, Styrax Gage, because Wooming doesn't give a shield with his ulti anymore.
Nearly going to again, though. Will be Galio getting an L magic shield onto his ults again soon, but not yet. So now Wooming.
Does he?
Yeah, that's the new one. That's the new changes coming
in 10.7?
Yeah.
Really? We're so far, like, we're a patch behind always. It's hard to know what's going on in solo queue at the moment, you know?
Let's look at where we're going for the actual ones of this game, though, on patch 10.6, because Rogue Warriors here, still very much in control. Yes, they lost a little bit there, but they do get themselves, or they couldn't quite get themselves that Soul Drake. So RNG pick up the Dragon, they pick up the 2 towers, they nearly pick up a kill. So you can see RNG are still willing to bite back. I'm worried, though, that it might be just too little too late, as again, Rogue Warriors are setting up on this top side with Wooming. Bottom lane is for Holder. And we'll have to see if they can get this play now in their favor with Baron on the cards.
Well, we got to wait as well because Mountain Dragon coming up in 3 minutes 20. RNG got rid of one soul, but they got to get rid of the other. Rogue Warriors, still you call it, they're in the driver's seat here. And they're just clearing out vision towards those next objectives. With Baron sitting there waiting, as you mentioned. Jung Wooji has a QSS now and a Cloak of Agility. This Varus is very well set up to start doing this and start taking the fights in front of the objective itself.
And taking the Baron if given the opportunity. This is where on-hit Varus shines. So we need to be careful as to how RNG are going to approach this. But again, Rogue Warriors have been setting these plays up correctly. Using the teleports, they Wooming cancel Longshings. Now they still end up losing a few towers, but at least the ideas are still there.
Do I get a chance to talk about Jung Wooji this time around? I'm not sure because he's cleared out the mid wave but going towards Baron. This seems to be the call because we've been tiptoeing around this for a while. Rogue Warriors are still doing the same thing. They're just waiting.
Wooming trying to see if he can get into a decent position here, or at least threaten that tier 2 on the top side. Looks like Rogue Warriors have made the call here. They want the fight.
No, they don't.
No. I was watching Wooming and Zhang Wuji nearly caught out. I was like, okay, this is going to be it. Zhang Wuji does a good job of baiting out a lot of the spells before committing to the Lantern. So RNG will get control back of River, but I want to see Rogue Warriors use these side lanes. This is why you pick the likes of Galio and Wukong here with the double teleports. Make use of these pushing waves.
But you know what? It's quiet, so...
No, it's not.
I want to talk about Lei. He played with Insec. And Xiaolong Bao this game hasn't been that Insec, but into the fight now maybe. The poke comes through Xiao, flashes away, great scatter of the week, but Wooming on top yet again. Holder zoning away for Rogue Warriors, the Wombo enabled. Ming goes in for the re-engagement, here comes Galio once more, but the damage, is it too much? RNG have done some dirty work, but Wooming's still alive, so is Lei, so is Jung Wooji. He re-engages, and all 5 still alive, with Betty now running away. Rogue Warriors have done it, RNG scatter.
Xiaolong Bao might be able to make the miracle steal happen once again. This is where he's needed. 2 levels down. It's going to be tough.
They know he's there. Jung Wooji poked him down. Xiaolong Bao is at a quarter of his health. The hail of blades, rather arrows, comes through. Lei locked on down. Betty has the range himself. Xiaolong Bao with a sonic wave, but execution here on the Zhang Wuji. Hang on, Rogue Warriors need to take the Baron. They do it. They're over the wall. Will this Lee Sin die? I've answered my own question. Betty now on the run, on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift. Betty can turn around and auto attack, and Wuming knows that one. But he is going to die eventually, even after his grand escape.
Ult is nearly up for Haro, waiting for that to finish.
A second Prey Seeker will kill him as well. He's trying to kite around. The TP comes through, but Lungxing is way too late. I don't know what he expects out of this one. I really don't know what he expects. Even Ming coming through. Xiaohu now with the backup. RNG lost his fight ages ago. They want to get some more. But Baron, the game essentially, here now in the hands of Rogue Warriors.
They wanted to delay the back so they can go towards the Mountain Drake. TP though from
in the
double
middle
TP.
of the wave.
What?
Okay, Wuming here. He's at half health now. Can he get a shielded Duran? Yes, but unleashed power. The flash in from Haro. The re-engage coming through. Rogue Warriors are sending their bottom lane into this one. But a haymaker from Lungxing. Cyclone as well. Maybe recovery here from Rogue Warriors. Thanks to everyone else. Kicked away, that'll slow down the play. But Wuming makes it even.
I'm getting flashbacks to game number 2, but Rogue Warriors will try and get this tower. There's
wave into this Wukong. Here comes Xiaolong Bao yet again, but he used the kick before the re-engage comes through. A two-man face breaker as well. Zhang Wuji is the damage, and now he's dead. The flash from Lungxing. RNG seemed like in a way they're almost giving this game, but Holder is really trying here. A good dark passage. He's out of there for now.
Deadman's played on Lungxing though. Not able to chase down onto Holder, and Holder will be able to escape away from here. Lantern from Lei, keep him safe. But again, sloppy play. We're not closing this out as clean as either team really wants.
They're still looking for more. 24 kills. Lei is walking into this one. Nice face breaker here, but the ultimate from Wuming this time. He's the one getting baited in. Uses the plate, the stone plate at that. Wuming is here in front of the dragon. Betty's joined the fight too. Okay, Mountain Dragon. Let's go.
Zhang Wuji is still dead. The main damage source for Rogue Warriors is not here. Holder, no Cyclone up and available. Rogue Warriors, just give it up. It's only a second dragon, just give it up.
No. They say no.
It's Rogue Warriors, I know, but please.
No, they say no. Back to what do they say? Holder's actually going to be caught out here. Holder has to go in. He has the Cyclone available. Dark Passage is there, but he gets ulted himself. There goes Holder. Another shutdown to Lungxing. He's also found Haro. And Rogue Warriors have just thrown this in the toilet.
No. I wanted them to stop. Just go home. Just give it up. They've given 2 kills across Holder and Haro. I'm pretty sure Holder was sitting on a shutdown as well. So now RNG getting this goal back, clawing themselves another dragon.
I didn't think we were getting a game 2, but we are, aren't we? Now, Rogue Warriors haven't totally thrown this away. I will pull back my comment. But this game should be done and dusted, and RNG should be losing this one. That is not the case. Rogue Warriors are now only 3k up on RNG, and while gold doesn't matter too much, the Baron play was negated against Rogue Warriors. RNG have another opportunity to fight in front of this one, and they denied Mountain Soul a second time.
Rogue Warriors need to clean up this play. Zhang Wuji is still in great shape. He's got his rapid fire. He's got the Bork, the Guinsus, QSS to keep him safe as well. But this 3-man conga line into these fights is not where we want this one to go. So now, let's take it back a step. Teams are setting up. Rogue Warriors still have a 4k gold lead. They're still in a good spot.
Yep.
That's all I got to say. I got to hope that Rogue Warriors just play this one out safely.
The Munchables are meant to be casting this game. Just that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's going to be at home sipping on his Earl Grey.
I know, I see him. He's watching it. He's watching this from home with the comfort of his martinis and your big couch at your casting house.
A little bit jealous of him right now, but we get to talk about Rogue Warriors.
We get front row seats. Why would you be jealous? we get access to the best game in LPL history. Throw everything else away. This is just high caliber.
We went from RNG versus IG
Oh,
to this.
hello, are you ready? Lei has to flash. That's not good. Rogue Warriors actually might be caught out here. Dredge line here onto the support yet again. The hero's entrance is going to come through. Ready for the Justice Punch, but it gets interrupted. RNG zoned away, though. They can't kill Jungwooji. This Varus is now hitting pretty damn hard. They knock up for him, and Lungxing gets a face breaker, but he's dead. A shutdown over to Haro. RNG have walked into this. They tried to kill Jungwooji, but now the rest of them are getting collapsed upon. Ming can't do the job either. And RNG right back to what we thought. They've got 2 down, and a new Baron spawns in 30 seconds.
They can look to push these waves in, though, and try and create pressure on the map before they turn towards this. That fight was really well played by Rogue Warriors. 4 versus 5 for a decent chunk of it. But a great ultimate from Wuming separates Longxing from the rest of the team. Rogue Warriors collapse onto the set, kill Longxing, and then turn towards the rest of the team. There we go, Baron, just 10 seconds away, and I don't think RNG can look to try and fight this.
Definitely not. You'd think at this point, Dagda, with 10 seconds on Longxing, he has TP, but yeah, will it be in time? Look how quickly it's going down. Lei with the hook yet again, but gets scattered the weak. Ultimate used into Lei. He survives for now. Will Baron kill him? No. The answer towards the start of the fight here is that Rogue Warriors are winning out. Xiao's going to go golden in the middle. There's the TP, but Rogue Warriors live up. What?
I think he meant to hit Proto Belt.
What?
I think he meant to hit Proto Belt. I think it was a fat finger. It doesn't matter.
They still won.
They're going towards the Baron, but
Yep.
Lei's low. This will be a 4 versus 5.
Doesn't that top off what this game has been?
Yes, it does.
It definitely
Yes, it does.
Wuming is like, maybe it's an ultimate BM move. At this point, I think everyone's being bad-mannered. 5 versus 4 here with a big death timer on Xiaohu. The ultimate in the backline here from Longxing onto Wuming. But look, Holder's dissuaded the 80 carry. He's going to solo kill Betty while the rest of them are dealing with Longxing. Jungwooji is zoned away. Good dark passage onto Holder to bring him back. But now it's front to back with Jungwooji sitting towards the back. Shield of Duran cannot be flashed anymore. Lei can't get the hook onto Ming. Shalambao on the wrong side of the rift again. And he's going to make his escape. But back to Baron. Rogue Warriors are maybe too low.
It's back to Dragon. They're back in 50 seconds until that Dragon respawns. This game is crazy. This entire series has just been nuts.
I liked game 1. It was slow. It was a bit boring, but at least it was normal.
You liked the start of this game as well, as they're...
I loved the start of this game. I thought it was great. I thought, wow, what a competitive game of League of Legends. You know what? I've been watching PewDiePie dissect LCS, and he's very critical. I would love to see him dissect this. If anyone knows PewDiePie, go throw that out there, because something needs to be done.
And clip it and send it back to us, please.
Yes, please do. Because Rogue Warriors right now, they're 6K gold. They're in front of the Mountain Soul. All they need to do is take it. At this point, RNG are not letting up. And everyone's back alive. Here we go again.
RNG are trying to put pressure on mid. But the problem is that this Dragon's gone. Now they're in the
There it
pit.
is.
And Holder's on the side.
Mountain Soul in hand on a Galio and a Wukong.
And
a Thresh.
Shangwu-Ji. This is
Sure.
where they're trying to burst out this Varus. He's got a bunch of armor and magic resist now. He's got that shield to help keep him alive. We saw how difficult it was for RNG to kill him in the last fight. We just got a little bit harder. Now, Rogue Warriors pushing in mid and then rotate towards this Baron and clear out the vision that RNG just placed.
Okay, we could have a game. Maybe done here. Who knows? 38 minutes in.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
I mean, there's no way. This is a lot of time for I'm a cutie pie to take if he's going to look at this one. Definitely is. Well, back at Baron right now. Rogue Warriors are here. RNG have cleared out the waves itself. And, okay, Holder's going to back away. He's 7-2. Level 17. I guess he wants to TP in or at least run fast.
Rogue Warriors, fully reset. Looking at the items that have been picked up, we're pretty much approaching full build across the boards. And this is where you're starting to see the likes of Xiaolongbao fall off, Haru's fallen off. Xiaohu can maybe look to burst out. Only really Shangwu-Ji, so Xiaohu not really the big damage dealer that we were hoping in this game. So it relies solely on these bruisers in the top lane to find the engages, or on Betty and Shangwu-Ji to try and carry these fights. And right now, I'm putting my money on the Varus.
Oh, absolutely. Again, 6K gold lead, 39 minutes in towards Baron. RNG, if they're not here in the next 5 seconds, This is gone. Luckily, they're here, though. Walking towards River. Lei gets a hook yet again. It's onto Ming. The support of RNG uses the stone plate here. Flashes away. While Wukong gets kicked away by Xiaolongbao. Betty wants to disengage as well, but Ming is dead. Ming dies yet again, and now RNG down 1.
And all that was used was Shang Wu Ji and Lei's ultimate. They can just rinse and repeat. Flash is nearly up for Holder.
Wu Ming zoning away. RNG using Xiaohu here to essentially face check with the orbs. RNG, Lei lands another hook onto Xiaolongbao. He can't escape, flashed away yet again. Shield of Durant blocked this time as Longxing comes on in. Holder goes into GA now after using the stopwatch. And RNG might actually have the top lane of Rogue Warriors. They get the slowdown and the stun onto Wu Ming. In a 4 versus 5, they dissuade the Baron.
Holder can back and look to teleport in again. Look at the pings onto the vision. They've across the board said, Holder, TP in, we're going to look for this fight. Flash, Cyclone, get onto Betty. Except he's TPing the opposite side.
What's the flank? Holder wants this to end.
Here we go.
He's not the only one. Scatter the weak here. A double knock-up for now. They've found Betty, and that could be it. Xiaohu going to get launched on as well. Shield of Durant tags him. Xiaohu stands aside for a second as Longxing batters up with the rest of them. But that should be it. Longxing going down. Rogue Warriors looking for the rest of the fight, and Xiaolongbao with a kick, but he's going to die too. And look at Xiaohu. He's going to try and kill the jungler. He just wants something out of this. He knows he's dead.
But Rogue Warriors aren't pushing. They aren't getting anything. They're chasing Xiaohu.
Scatter the weak. Gromp almost kills him. Smite's going to come through. Xiaohu is going to die eventually, but you're right, he's delaying them. Rogue Warriors will kill him. At least his death time is there.
They will have enough time, though, to back and run
over.
towards base. But Xiaohu,
it's not over.
It's not over. It's still going to be a 4v5 at this Baron pit.
Oh, it's not over. 27 kills to 8. 41 minutes in. Have a replay.
Lei forces the flash out of Betty.
Yeah.
Holder, TP flank, knocks up Betty. They knock up Betty again. They knock up Betty again. Okay, back to real game. I want to see what's happening with this Baron.
Something's surely happening, because we're going to go for a while here. Baron's going to be started. Longxing tried something, and then we'll ignore the rest. Show me Baron. Show me Baron. Thank you. 4K at Baron. This is just going to go down. There's no way RNG get here. And there we go. Let's see what this one does.
Okay. Finally, the Baron would go over. 42 minutes, our first Baron of the game.
Oh, man.
I always wondered why Rogue Warriors had one of the longest game times in the LPL. I'm finding out why.
This is why.
Are pushing in. Moving. So allows the ult in the mid.
Dude, my computer's about to run out of battery. That's how long we've been here in this series. Rogue Warriors charging, meanwhile, on the top side with Wu Ming sitting mid. And Longxing and Xiaolongbao are looking for a flank to keep this one going.
Wu Ming needs to stay with the team. Not sure why he was trying to back there. Did have the teleport to get in, but his mana is a little bit low, which is why I'm imagining he's trying to do so. So the rest of Rogue Warriors have to be a little bit careful.
Lei's backing.
Well, they're trying to get back for the dragon that's spawning in just a few moments. So this is where they're running out. The quicker back timings off of Baron will facilitate them getting here quick.
Because you know what Elder does? Ends games. Elder does end games. So we're going to get a decider. I mean, thank you, Riot Game. Honestly.
Look,
thank you so much for putting in the Elder execute. What a treat.
It took them so long to get Baron. I'm not convinced that it's going to take 3-4
I don't
attempts
care.
to get this Elder.
I don't care. We're getting towards the longest game time, by the way, in the LPL currently in this split is 52 minutes. And it was an LNG game. So we're 9 minutes away from that. Actually, 8. And it's
I hope we don't
round
go that far.
round 14. With Baron, they hold mid, teleport coming in.
Just to get him here. It's Wu Ming coming in. Not going to be running anywhere, but we can see, again, Rogue Warriors have vision here. They know where Longxing is. They can set up correctly. Elder Dragon is started.
Lei fishing for hooks. If there's someone you want to rely on, it's Lei. Especially this game around. Holder with a flanking position as well.
And Flash. Longxing is chasing him off, though.
But the thing is, Wukong can go around that. He's a trickster. RNG, the rest of them sticking around here. Dragon resets. All right. Zoning away. Look at Holder. Long way around this time.
Still has the flash, can still get in here. It's the invisible. He's just going around the other side of the pit. They're still trying to find this fight rather than risking the 50-50 between Shelongbow and Harrow. Now, Harrow does have the 3 levels, but the execute from Lee Sin makes it a little bit more dangerous.
Lungxing has got his duty to zone away holder. Bit of yakety sacks yet again here around the pit. But 4K, things are getting a bit serious. Lungxing's still here. They know he's here though. Pings are going down. He's in a flanking position. Rogue Warriors have let him sit here. RNG with the Wombo to start off. Holder gets into the backline, but a good face breaker. They've still got Jungwooji alive. That's good. RNG are walking away. Battered here as Jungwooji turns onto Betty. The better ADC wins. And this time around, it's the virus. That's it. That should be the game at this point, or at least the base broken.
Holder TP into the bottom lane. They're going to try and collect this wave because no other waves are in favor of Rogue Warriors. Holder looks like he's going to do the smart thing and tank this tower up to keep the minion wave alive.
And at least give them a path into this base. Everyone's here, bar Wooming, who died in the fight. And Rogue Warriors a step away right now. Big death timers. And Dagda, I think we finally got here.
We didn't quite hit the new record, but we're damn close.
We're pretty close, and for at least Rogue Warriors, their playoff dream, their run continues here, while RNG are now in a very dangerous position here in Spring, but Rogue Warriors take the glory.